Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday Dharma. My name is Adam, and today I'll be sharing a short reflection that I wrote. This year has been the site of many big changes in my life. It's been a very hectic and fun experience with starting college, finding my people, the stresses of midterms and finals, and honestly just the first semester overall. I went into college not knowing what to expect or really even what to do. There's still definitely a good bit of uncertainty, of course, but I feel like I'm on the right track and progressing as a person. Over the past few months, I have experienced a lot of personal and emotional growth. I have been trying to be more independent at NC State, and I've also had many friends that have helped me along the way towards my goals. I've also been striving to be more emotionally aware and to not push any emotions or feelings away. Rather, I've been making an effort to feel my emotions fully and then let them go. This has helped me immensely in all my various relationships throughout my life here and at school. Letting go of any expectations makes everything more fun, in my opinion. Another aspect I've been focusing on is being more aware. Although I have become more physically aware at school, which I do need to be because sometimes people just don't slow down at the crosswalk, but that's besides the point. I'm talking about emotional awareness and being more in touch with my senses. And this has helped me live more in the present and have so many numerous unforgettable memories with my friends at school. And I'm very grateful for the knowledge that I've gained this year. I'm grateful for the new relationships I've formed and eternally grateful for the lessons that I've learned at this temple. And I'm so glad to be able to practice with you all this morning. Thank you. Let us begin our practice this morning by reading the Essential Dharmas of Daily Practice on page 11. The mind is originally free from disturbance, but disturbances arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the equanimity of our true nature by letting go of disturbances. The mind is originally free from delusion, but delusions arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the wisdom of our true nature by letting go of delusions. The mind is originally free from wrongdoing, but wrongdoings arise in response to sensory conditions. Let us restore the precepts of our true nature by letting go of wrongdoings. Let us replace disbelief, greed, laziness, and ignorance with belief, zeal, questioning, and dedication. Let us turn resentment into gratitude. Let us turn dependency into self-reliance. Let us turn reluctance to learn into willingness to learn well. Let us turn reluctance to teach into willingness to teach well. Let us turn a self-serving mind into a mind that serves the good of all. Now, please stand behind your mat and welcome Rebecca, who will lead us in some guided movement to wake our bodies and energy.
Good morning. I've had a request for back and leg stretching, so we'll focus on that. Let's start with our feet together and just centered breathing. We're breathing in and out. In, out. One more time. Separate the feet at the chest level. Breathe in, out. bringing the energy to your heart. And on the out breath, bring the hands down, palms touch, fingers pointing to the earth. Breathing in. First back stretch, arch if it feels good, and breathe out. 2 more times, your own pace. Okay, let's start with the little ankle circles. Get ready for sitting meditation. Go in one direction and then in the other direction. And bend the toes if it feels good. And other side. Both directions. And toes. Good. We're going to get our hands a little bit warm and then rub our knees. And then knees in a circle. And the other direction. Moving up to the hips. Hips go in a circle. Not so much the torso as the hips are moving. And the other direction. Moving up to shoulders, circles. And other direction. And last, the neck. Bring the chin down and do either gentle circles or half circles. Okay, let's do a twist. One hand up, palm facing heaven, and the palm facing earth is below. And we're going to twist in the opposite direction of our highest hand, like this. And as far back as feels comfortable, look over your shoulder. And bring it down. And the opposite. Let's do that again. That felt good. Stretch as high and low as you can to get the full back involved. Good. All right, legs. We'll go out, flat back, bend down. I'm going to just hang out here for a little bit, do a little bounce if it feels good. Grab an energy ball, bring it up to one side, circle slowly, and back down the other way. When you get to the bottom, go in the opposite direction. Oh, we'll do that again. All right, come back up. Let's do a little shaking. Shake the wrists and the arms. Kick a leg out, feels good. Bounce a little. Just get the tension of the vacation holiday, what we just went through. There must have been some tension, so let's get a little of that out. You can breathe out through your mouth. Good. All right. We'll slow it down. Feel the energy we just created. Breathe in. Now. In. Feet together. Palms together. Now join us for 4 bows to Dharmakaya Buddha.
With gratitude, I bow to the grace of heaven and earth, honoring the marvelous gift of nature and the universe. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of parents, ancestors, and everyone who has given me life and nurtured me. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of fellow beings, recognizing the truth of interconnectedness. With gratitude, I bow to the grace of laws, which guides us to live in harmony and create mutual well-being. meditation is simple and easy. Please take time to find your most comfortable position on the floor or in a chair. Wiggle to release any tension and focus on the energy in your lower abdomen. This is your Danjan, the power center for your breathing. When we settle our mind and energy in our Danjan, our energy flows and protects our one focused mind. Now bring your awareness to your tongue. Place the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth. When you do this, pure and clear saliva may gather under your tongue, a delightful sign of cool energy ascending. Smile at your calm and clear spirit. If over time your legs ache unbearably, you may change your position very slowly and quietly. In this way, you will maintain a calm stillness and honor the silent practice of those around you. When thoughts arise, do not play with them. Simply allow them to disappear. Continue to bring your awareness back to your Danjan, abiding breath. When your mind is calm, concentrated, and perfectly focused and at peace, you will rest in the realm of samadhi, deep meditation. We are grateful to sit here quietly together, finding the still point within. In meditation, may our ever calm, ever bright spirit be with us.
Page 4. Prayer chant Yongju. Let us read the meaning in English first. The spiritual energy of heaven and earth settles in my being. My spirit penetrates all things as my mind wills. Heaven, earth, and I become one. One with the way of heaven and earth. 영주 천지연기야 심정 만사여의 아심정 천지여와 동일체하여 천지동심정 정지연기야 심정 만사여의 아심정 정지여와 동일체하여 정지동심정 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 정지연기야 심정 만사여의 아심정 정지여와 동일체하여 정지동심정. world peace. Grace of heaven and earth,
grace of parents, grace of fellow beings, grace of laws. O Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, may we take refuge in Dharma and be filled with compassion and wisdom. May we transform delusion into wisdom, greed into generosity, resentment into gratitude, discord into harmony, and hatred into compassion. May all nations grow and benefit mutually. May the strong help the weak, and may the weak learn and evolve according to Dharma. May all those who have died from world conflicts and disasters be delivered through all obstacles and be at rest. May there be peace throughout the world, and may all beings enjoy tranquility and happiness, living in their original true nature. This we pray with our whole hearts. I wish and pray, sincerely and truly, where my hands touch the world, where my feet walk on the earth, where my voice echoes through the hills, and in all realms where my heart and mind reach. We all together share a true affinity for attaining great enlightenment and for helping all living beings.
Sutra chanting, today page 9, Ilwon Sangpa. Okay, Eric and Adam, you can turn the mic on. Ilwon Sangpa.
Ilwon is the realm of samadhi, beyond words and speech, the gateway of birth and death, transcending being and non-being, the origin of heavens and earth, parents, fellow beings, and lost the true nature of all Buddhas, enlightened masters, unenlightened people, sentient beings. Ilwon manifests as both permanence and impermanence. Viewed as permanence, Ilwon unfolds into an infinite world that is ever abiding, spontaneous, just as it is. Viewed as impermanence, Ilwon unfolds into infinite worlds through the cycle of formation, duration, decay, and extinction of the universe, and the birth, aging, illness, and death of all beings, according to how we use our minds and bodies in the rhythmic, transformed through the 6 realms of existence, progressing or regressing, with grace arising from harm or harm from grace. Therefore we unawakened beings vow to practice wholeheartedly, modeling ourselves after Ilwan Sangha Dharma Kaya Buddha by cultivating our minds and bodies deeply, knowing human affairs and universal principles thoroughly, using our minds and bodies skillfully, thus progressing rather than regressing, and receiving grace rather than harm, until we attain the great empowerment of Ilwan, become one with the nature of Ilwan. This morning, Reverend Won Gong is sharing a seasonal Dharma talk called Calendar Reflection. Let us warmly welcome Reverend Won Gong.
Welcome to the final Sunday Dharma service of 2025. At the end of each year, I like to review my calendar and planner book. The annual calendar was developed across many ancient civilizations as people learned to observe time through the cycle of sun and moon. The calendar is a human response to time, created collectively to live in harmony with the nature, society, and spiritual life. I appreciate this tool, which gives me some sense of structure. The blank section for each day empowers me to choose what I want to do. A calendar makes time visible. Each day reminds us that time is not just passing, it is being lived. This calendar shows the traces of living for the past year, my living for the past year. Can you see? I like especially the April, March, a lot of things. As a tool for appointments, reminders, and daily planning, I enjoy using this analog style. My calendar has been a companion for my journey through time, quietly structuring my days, efforts, and memories. It invites reflection. As we look back on a week or a month, we can ask ourselves, not with self-judgment, but with wisdom, how did I use my time? When did I act with clarity and compassion? American philosopher and educator John Dewey said, "We do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience." I really appreciate this quote. Simply going through event after event is not enough to create wisdom or growth. Learning happens when we pause, look back, and thoughtfully examine our actions, intentions, emotions, and their outcomes. As I flip through each month of my calendar, I see panorama. I see a panorama. Each month holds different colors and voices, depending on what has happened in temple life. This calendar reflects my choice of activities. It contains stories and memories. Since coming to North Carolina, it has been my delight to fill 20 calendar books. Each one gives me a sense of achievement and gratitude for living fully. This year's calendar has been my companion for almost 365 days, so I would like to offer it a bow. When I bow to my calendar, I bow to all the people in it, visitors to our temple near and far, people from the places I have traveled, those I have met in one-on-one sessions, Dharma brothers and sisters in our practice gatherings, and so many more. I bow to all the appointments and sessions that were created with the mutual interest and aspirations for our spiritual growth. I bow to the commitments I initiated for self-development and discipline, such as voice lessons, exercise classes, and writing workshops. I'm a pretty busy bee. When I look at my calendar, I'm also aware of daily and weekly routines that were not recorded with a pen, but with my mind. Morning meditations, Tuesday evening meditations, Thursday Dharma studies, and weekend services. These abide in my mental calendar like daily meal times. You don't pencil in for your meal time in your calendar. Each day on the calendar is not merely a square to be filled, but a field of practice. When we wake up and see the date, we are gently reminded, this day will not return. This awareness invites us to live more consciously, to speak more kindly, to act more carefully, and to fulfill our intentions with sincerity. Each day on the calendar is not merely a square to be filled, but a field of karmic cultivation. I have the power to choose or not to choose. Through interaction with fellow beings, we have understanding for one another and sow seeds of support and healing. For example, at a tea and conversation session, we can talk about anything. The time we share becomes the seed for our next step for many possibilities. Serving the community, spiritual growth, or just friendship. Every interaction, every meeting is an opportunity to create karmic affinity. In our practice, our calendars nurture commitment. Meditation, Dharma study, and volunteering do not happen only when we feel inspired. Let's say you have volunteered, and now it's in your calendar. You're probably going to show up, even if you don't feel like it, wouldn't you? Believe me, there are days I feel lazy, but the calendar keeps me moving forward. Marking retreat days, Dharma services, or personal vows on the calendar is a way of saying, this matters. I will show up. In this way, the calendar becomes a quiet teacher of commitment. The calendar also helps us understand impermanence. Pages turn, months pass, seasons change. Just as the year moves from winter to spring and summer to fall, our own lives move through cycles of effort, growth, rest, and renewal. When we align ourselves with these rhythms, we learn to flow with the changing conditions. At this time of the year, we are reminded that while time moves forward, practice happens only now. Do we appreciate that today, the last Sunday of 2025, is fleeting? Today will be yesterday, tomorrow. Today is the only day we can breathe, bow, forgive, and awaken. When we meet each day with mindfulness, the entire year becomes living Dharma. One day, one step, one moment at a time. As we appreciate the benefits of the calendar and planner, we should also notice how easily our daily living can become conditioned by the time frames we humans create. Without awareness and inquiry, routine life can turn into mere habitual repetition, like a hamster running on a wheel. In our need to track days and appointments, we use calendars. Yet, at times, we may pause and ask, am I using the calendar, or is the calendar controlling me? Do we move from one thing to the next simply because we are conditioned to move and to be productive? One of our temple friends once said, "Why hurry just to get to the next task?" Task after task, we become conditioned to live under the concepts of a passing time. For example, when an alarm goes off, we often jump up right away, even in the middle of a good conversation. Without noticing, we let the schedule decide our next step, following the clock without checking in with ourselves. Can we find a middle way using the calendar as a helpful tool without being trapped by schedules. When we do, we honor the past with gratitude and step into the future with an open mind and heart. With this, I bow to the impermanence of time. I bow to honor all your 2025 year calendars and to all our new calendars of 2026. I foresee that each day of our 2026 calendars will be filled with a vibrant energy unfolding joyful stories and mindful living. May each of us step into the new year with the steadiness, warmth, and the courage to live fully in every moment. May we use the calendar not just to count our days, but to make our days count, walking the path with an awakened heart.
Thank you, Reverend Won for that talk about time. I was thinking when she was talking that there's all kinds of measures of time, like calendars, like your calendar that you write each day in, but like when you're young, there's a calendar of school, right? As you're a young child, you're each school year you're progressing, and then you become an adult, and then you have your calendar and all that stuff. And then as a parent, you get attached to the school calendar again. And there's like a set time, and like she's saying, things to do, and then you retire like I did, and then there's like time opens up. And that's a little scary because you don't know what to do with your time. But that's why I love this practice, Won Buddhism, is it wants you to pause every day and reflect on your activities of the day, the activities of your mind and of your body and your finances and that. So kind of reflection, and then I think, like she mentioned in her talk, that reflection is where you build wisdom, and then you can more effectively use your time. So let's all pause for a moment and reflect on her talk and maybe on how we use our time. Friends at home, you're invited to pause, and you can write in your journal or write in the chat and share your reflections. We love to hear what you're thinking, so we can share them with the group. And the friends in the Dharma Hall, you're invited to pair up with one or two more people and share your reflections on time and calendars.
Times and calendars.
doing the capture, and you're never here. It's a useful tool. It's also control. Yes. So I was surprised. And so with my photos, especially on my trips to San Diego, I pulled the photos because it's end of year, and I just watched it. But I'm happy to just watch something and look at that for about 5 minutes rather than study. Oh, what did I do here? What went wrong? Looking back on it, it's fine. I had ups and downs, but still here. Well, I'm in a more exactly. I am happy to travel. Oh, very good at this sitting. But I'm always struggle with finding money. Whatever you plan never works out the way it's going to plan. So the plan is really just a direction. Yeah, so project management. Yeah, that's project management. Plans that go into exactly, yeah. Well, yeah, because you've got, yes. So there's definitely a fine line between just sitting back and not doing anything. And the other extreme is just running around like a bird, like just crazy doing stuff.
Thank you, friends. On this last Sunday of 2025, we're gonna go over the recap of 2025, what happened in our art community, in our temple. And here comes the video.
Thank you. Reverend Sean worked hard to create this video. As this is the last weekend gathering, we've been reflecting the whole year and have a little the prize for some people. Every morning meditation, we have every morning throughout the whole year, we have a morning meditation. Patty attended 240 days. But Patty is not here. So the next person, Ben was here. Ben, come forward. You attended morning 140 days. Come forward. You have 3 more days to continue this year, and then next year you can be real top. It's so delightful to see a lot of mornings. For the weekend, what's next, Reverend Sean here? I think Saturday, Shauna attended 41 Saturdays. Shauna, so Shauna, come forward. 41 Saturdays. And Sunday was very hard to pick. Kathleen is pretty high. Shauna is high. Michael, 42. Wow, 42 Sundays. Is Michael here? Yes. Come forward, please. 42 Sundays. 42 Sundays. By the way, how many Sundays we had this year? 52. 52 out of 52. Kelly, you missed only 2 Sundays. What is Kelly? Come forward. Wow. I think you missed maybe 1 because when you were at One Dharma Center, you joined the service, Sunday service there. When you were in One Institute, Philadelphia, you joined the Sunday. So probably you missed only 1 Sunday. Wow, amazing. That's amazing. And friends online, Daniel, he totaled 43 times every Saturday, 44 Sunday. I have here, Daniel, you're watching us. So pick up your prize. And then Patty, she did a pretty good job for Sunday and morning, so I save her gift here. Well, also, I have a lot of the other folks' names here. Let's see. Rebecca, Joanne, Nick, Linda, Nate, Kyung, Irene, Drew. You are all the, on the candidate for the good attendance. For online, Daniel, but also Polly, Heidi from Germany. She's been very consistent. And Steve from West Mountain, and Greg. And for morning meditation, Patty, Ben, Nate, Celeste, Yesu, Bill, Tom, Killa. They've been pretty regular for early morning meditations. And I want to also just give, heart gift to many, many volunteers who made this our weekend program possible. Our stream team, big applause for our stream team. And all the volunteers who are willing to come on the stage and let us lend their face and voice and presence. That makes our weekend program very rich and open to everybody. You are the artist. You are the artist, and you are the program directors, managers, and creators together. I have an announcement about our New Year Day service. When is the New Year Day? How many days left to welcome the New Year Day? 4, yeah. So after 3 more days, it's going to be New Year. Our New Year Day celebration will be not 10 a.m. It'll be 11 a.m. So the day before, you can hang out a little late. In Won Buddhism, beginning the year with a clear spirit and good intention is a meaningful and cherished tradition. So all over the world, in all the Won Buddhist community, the very first day of the new year in the morning, we gathered together, meditate, and offer renewal prayers, listening to the wise message that give us some guidance for the new year. So programs will include meditation and prayer, Dharma message from Venerable Juksanim, and journaling New Year's hopes and intentions, which will be mailed back to you later towards the end of the year. And we will have a wonderful music. Do you remember our boys' voice chorus named One Direction? They are back. They'll be singing on New Year's Day, and we'll also have other singing group as well. Healthy refreshments and fellowship. Children who can enjoy at least 5 minutes with the quiet sitting are very much welcome to join us together. We hope to see you on New Year's Day, January 1st, Thursday morning at 11 here. Thank you.
Thank you for practicing with us this morning. Hi, I am Catherine, and I really felt reflective and grateful after today's practice.
This afternoon at 4 p.m., you are invited to join us at the Raleigh Temple for their year-end Letting Go meditation.
Great news for children's meditation. Starting in the new year, we are going to hold children's meditation every Sunday except the very first week of each month.
As we will be celebrating New Year's Day next Thursday morning, our Thursday Dharma study will be held only at 7 p.m. hybrid via Zoom and in person. We will explore verse 17 of the chapter on the principle of the nature, which goes like this. While the founding master was staying at Ponye Hermitage, someone came to see him through So Chungan's introduction. The master asked, "What have you heard that you would walk here on such a rugged path?" He replied, "Hearing about the excellence of your way and its power, I came to see you in person." The founding master said, "Now that you have seen me, is there something you want?" He replied, "My mind cannot be rectified even for a moment because of the defilements and the idle thoughts that I constantly have in this dusty world. I want to rectify the mind." The founding master said, "The method for rectifying the mind is first to awaken to the original foundation of the mind, and then to be impartial when using the mind. If you wish to understand why this is so, you must try to study this question." Then the master wrote for him, "The myriad dharmas return to one. To what does the one return?"
In January, National Sangha Gathering will be held on the second Saturday afternoon. Please RSVP via this QR code. In January, there will also be at the Chapel Hill Temple the following programs. Young Adult Retreat, ages 19 to 32, Saturday, January 17th from 2 to 7 p.m. And the Martin Luther King Day Retreat, which is Monday, January 19th. Registration is now open.
We would like to offer our many heartfelt thanks to each of you for your kindness and generous donations throughout the year. We are supported entirely by your donations. We are deeply grateful for your continued support, which makes our Dharma work possible and allows it to flourish all year long.
Page 13. Let us bless one another with the morning prayer song. Makaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day in your presence. Today full of health and with peace of mind, may I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with your grace. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace, I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one world. Let us raise our hands up, stretch, and then turn your body to the left, waving hands. See you in the new year, January 1st at 11 by live stream. And Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year.